Hello, my beautiful fire signs, my beautiful fire queens and kings. These are my Aries, Leo, Sagittariuses. Hi, I'm Alicia, your psychic spiritual guide, here to help you with some clear and loving guidance to create your happily ever after. Today's video is for specifically my fire kings and queens who are wanting some good guidance for this full moon in Libra. Now, this entire week has been astrologically stacked because we had that Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces where you got this huge spiritual awakening, and then we've got this full moon in Libra here on the weekend to really just allow the things that are not resonating now that you've gotten this upgrade, let them go, let them fall away. Like, it's something has to give. You cannot do it all in the same way and expect different results, right? You have actually ascended, but just elevated to this whole, like a whole new world. You know what I mean? Like this whole new world. But because now your eyes are like open to all of the good things that can come through, the main key to your success moving forward is going to be dun da 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 stability. So I pulled this card before, but this is like, okay, so Earth stability, you are here, you are grounded. It's just about really getting calm and being like, okay, so moving forward, what do I need to do? So let's get into the guidance, but that is your main card. I'm so stoked. All right, so we have stability here, and let's channel some other goodness for you right now. Stability is also about making sure that you feel safe in this newfound way of doing things. You've been fighting for such a long time, fighting to be seen, fighting to be heard, fighting to be yourself, fighting for what's right, fighting for, there's just a lot of fighting for what you deserve, fighting for love. And then for the most part, you have gotten some things, but not enough things to make you feel so fulfilled like you want to. That's the kicker. But now that you got this upgrade, you do realize that you can have it all. It's just that some things have to be rearranged. You need to start refortifying your boundaries and really asking yourself, what are the foundational blocks that I need to create in order to build this new empire, this new life on solid ground? Because something shook you before and you weren't prepared for it, and it kind of messed you up. Oh my God, this card still keeps on coming up no matter what. This is the answers you need are coming. So I do think that that's a good sign from your angels, even though you're irritated, to channel the guidance for you. So the answers that you need are going to be in this video. Hoorah, let's freaking go, right? But adjustments are required. And that's what I was talking about before. You're not going to be able to do things the way that you have been doing them before if you want to be getting that fulfillment that you have been longing for. There's something missing. Even though your life is abundant, even though you have, in a way, all the things already, you're not fulfilled. You're not actually truly soulfully happy. And that's what this upgrade was showing you how you can really get this happiness. Look at these orbs of light, these happiness and these sparkles in every single area of your life the way that you really want them to. Look at the two swans down in the bottom. That's not a mistake. A divine counterpart. I think a lot of you are secretly really wanting to find your divine counterpart, the person you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life that actually feels like the divine counterpart. So even if you are in a relationship, it still feels like, okay, but is this the person that I'm supposed to be with, or is this not? Or like, because like someday, so don't worry, we're just going to make some necessary adjustments, right? You need to believe in the impossible, believe in the fact that you can have it all, even though you haven't been able to up to this point. And you need to show the world the real you. You've been hiding for so long, and you've put out this version of you that is acceptable, that doesn't step on any toes, that doesn't warrant a negative reaction from the people closest to you. And in a way, playing that part, it's no longer serving you anymore. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but it's kind of like you've outgrown the stage in your life and you're ready to step into this new stage. Here's the caveat though, don't let pride get in the way. You think you can do this all on your own. You think you don't need any help. You think that you've got everything that it well, you do have everything that it takes, but you kind of are like, well, whatever. Like, I can do things my way. Like, I don't need to deal with this. I don't need to deal with that. Like, I'm going to do this. And it, in a way, it's kind of like self-sabotage for you because it's a defense mechanism to keep you safe. But we don't need this anymore, right? We can actually start being our real authentic self, whatever that looks like for you, and do it with kindness, so not with pride per se, because this again kept you protected. We need to find a new way for you to feel protected so that you can show the real you and gain that stability that you want so that the impossible becomes possible. Does that make sense? Your dreams need a practical plan. No more of this esoteric, vague stuff. You need to get like step-by-step, channeled guidance from the universe, which I'm going to give you right now in order to make sure that your dreams can come into fruition, right? All right. So let's start with self-care first, because self-care, you never waste any time or waste any energy by doing self-care activities, because you are important, your reserves are important, and you do a good job of listening to yourself. Because I can hear it. It's so funny. You want to talk about this pride? The fire ego is just like, well, I'm fine. I'm great. I know what I'm doing. I take care of myself. I do yoga 5 times a week or like whatever it is. And it's like, I'm not dogging you for the self-care that you are doing. It's just that clearly there's something upsetting you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be saying this in your head to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here to help you. And yet, this is like, I don't want help. But you do. Your soul does. Because you are terrified of being the real you and have something bad happen. Now, self-care. Ooh. Look, for fairies. The fairies want to help you. The fairies want to show you the light. The fairies want to show you that it can be fun and easy and it can be magical and whimsical and far less solid, heavy, and stressful as it has been up to this point. They're saying 3 for you. Okay. What's the next one? Health checkup. So again, that stress can cause your body to go out of whack. So if you haven't gotten a checkup lately, you might want to go and do so. Or if you have an ailment and you've just been pushing it off, just go and get it handled. You will thank yourself later. And then finally, plan a vacay. Oh my gosh. You need to get out of your current physical environment in order to get the space you need to be able to get the insight that you're looking for. Now, this doesn't have to be an expensive vacation. It can literally be taking the day off and like just going out like on a hike by yourself and turning off your phone, right? Okay, to really get out of your circumstances, but that's enough. That's what your guides are saying. All right. So they're saying you don't have to go halfway across the world in order to get the peace and de-stimulate, right? Not get triggered. Like, so it's basically like you're so triggered by your current environment that it's like causing you to not be able to tap in. So take a little mini vacay. Again, it could even be just like a night at the hotel just to chill, and you're going to really gain all of that wisdom. All right. That was good. Now, let's channel some of this for you. All right. Should have brought out my fairy deck, but that's fine. They're like, oh, we'll come to them. That's fine. All right. So, let's look for this. What intuitive insight do my fire kings and queens need to know? child. I've been shuffling too much and now like my finger, we'll do it this way. All right. Again, make sure to get that checkup. All right. Big picture thinking, Pleiadian energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So it's interesting because your dreams need a practical plan, but you need to know exactly what it is that you're going towards first. So when they say big picture thinking, visionary, inspired ideas, this is less about just being like, okay, I want to have all the things. It's about really going, okay, but what does that look like? What does that actually look like to you? If you are, TikTok's #1 content creator and influencer, and you get invited to all the soirees, and you've got like brands giving you stuff for free every single day or whatever, what would your day actually look like, right? How much are you getting paid? What are you doing with that money? Like, what does your setup look like? You would be creating content every day. You would be making sure that you know exactly what each contract entails. You would have whatever, like a lawyer that would go through and make sure that you're not getting bamboozled or cheated out of all of these brand deals, right? You would be taking care of yourself and your body and, your health and your mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, right? Physical health. And then that's how you start to break things down into a practical plan. But more so than that, and this is what's interesting, they are saying to me that for you specifically, fire signs, you really need to upgrade your vision. I've never heard that before, but dang, it is resonating stupid hard right now. Your vision of your dream life needs a massive upgrade with the massive spiritual upgrade you got from this Jupiter and Neptune conjunction. Now your soul's path has shifted into the more positive, right? You now have much more clarity on what you want to do and where you want to go, but you need to start articulating it because this friend, your little ego, is kind of keeping you in this old school way of thinking, which is preventing you from getting the intuitive hits that you want to know where you want to go. Now there's more to this, okay? Show me more. What more? Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy. Woo, yes. Physical and emotional healing. You need to let yourself heal. This is why this whole plan a vacation thing is so huge, because you could literally take a vacay tomorrow even, or they're even saying like this weekend, but it is about getting some literal alone time away from anyone and everything that's in your normal life, so that you can really get the physical and emotional healing that you need. Now, you can get it for free from Mother Earth, or if you have your favorite Reiki healer or a spiritual masseuse or psychic or energy healer that can help you with these kinds of things, then it might be in your best interest to book a session. I'm hearing especially for some of you, it may not resonate for all of you, but I'm seeing some of you hesitating because you're afraid that if you get this healing, then you're going to have to leave some people behind. And you've been so focused on yourself that you have started to feel a little guilty because of the way that you have neglected some of your really important relationships. And it's because it triggered the fact that you haven't given yourself permission enough to fully open your heart to love fully, to give love fully, and to receive love fully. Now, that is going to trigger maybe some egos going on over here, but you know the key. It is literally the key to your success. 100%. It's the key. It's the key to your stability, because when you're rooted in love, there's nothing that can There's nothing that can deter you from getting everything accomplished. But you've been so down in the dumps. Oh my God. But see, look, the inspiration card, the 6 of inspiration, which is victory. So victory is yours. You were meant to succeed. You're meant to shine. You're meant to have and receive all the things, the recognition, the fame, the wealth. All of it is yours, but you have to do these 2 things 100%. Like, it's not an option. And to have strength. So it's funny that the lion comes out again, because, like, look, you can, don't let pride get in the way, but have inner strength to be able to know what you are willing and not willing to settle for, right? You have a lot more, you don't have to fight you're safe and protected. That's the big thing. It's like, you are a fire sign, so of course when you get angry you can scorch people. But the thing is that, like, there's a way when you're truly strong, when you're truly confident, you don't need to fight and yell, you know? And you don't have to, I'm also getting, you don't need to sabotage yourself. This is your destiny to be victorious, to find your divine counterpart, to really have this new relationship or this new business project that truly sparks so much joy for you. So much joy. I mean, it is like that money's coming in. You just have to like to do something from the heart and truly get everything you want and more in the easiest, fastest, funnest possible way. Oh my God, I now finally see what Alicia was talking about. And it's going to bring you all of that money. You're going to be mastering your craft so much, people. It's going to be like a wait list to try and like get to you, right? And all you have to do is just speak your truth, to really know what it is that makes you joy, that allows you to dance. What is it that's your dance party? This is about really paying attention to each of the voices in your head, whether it is from your ego, your spirit, your soul, your heart, and really being able to determine, hey, we can all work together in order to get to where we want to go. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, this is so freaking good. You were meant to love. And you forgot. You forgot what it was like to love because you have had many traumatic experiences with that. Let's see. Ooh, but look, you're going to get so many. This card, the Muse of Materials, you're financially going to be abundant and wealthy and like stacked. The wheel is turning in your favor. You're walking away from this old life of where you did things just because you were supposed to and going in search of something much more fulfilling for you. So it's time to really tune in and pay attention to your emotions. Give yourself the love that you wish to receive and start giving and receiving, opening your heart. It's literally not only going to open your emotional capacity to receive love, but also your pocket with your money. You're going to get so much money because you started to love everything that you do and infusing love in everything that you do. And then that's going to prevent you from getting the burnout and feeling like it's never going to happen and fuck me and like whoops. And you know what I mean? All the things. Sorry, I'm trying not to use as many swear words just because the YouTubes, but does that make sense? You'll be avoiding this. This won't happen again because you know when to take rest because you radically, unconditionally love yourself. Does that make sense? And then you just decide, take off the blindfold. You choose love, ultimately, and you get to have it all. I'm shooketh. You get to have all the good things. I really, really hope that that was helpful and that it resonated. I'm so excited for you, Fire Kings and Queens, because you have so many good things going for you, and you do deserve to be loved for the fiery, beautiful, shining, flaming star that you are, right? I know this isn't the star card, but look, there's a star on like above her and she's in the limelight, which means like people look up to you. They want to see what you're doing. They love to follow you. You are a visionary. You are a leader. You were here to make a difference. So just don't believe otherwise. But again, it's this whole thing of just don't let pride get into the way, because that is, in a way, your Achilles heel. You've got the pride and you've got the ego, which allows you and affords the freedom to be able to put yourself out there, but making sure to remember that it is your real you. show the real you, and not like this other placid version of you that you have molded yourself to become in order to get the things you've wanted up to this point. It's just not working for you anymore. So just, who cares, right? All right. Yeah, and then the divine counterpart coming in. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, that card has come up a lot, which means that love is in the air in a good way. So if you liked this, I would love for you to click the thumbs up button. That lets me know to do more. Please remember that you are worthy and deserving of receiving everything you want and more, including love, including wealth, including fame, fortune, success, and all of the things. Dream bigger. Get specific about that dream. Like, you get to have it. So don't cut yourself off from receiving the freedom and the joy that you've been so desperately looking for. Does that make sense? And then finally, yeah, if you would like to join my spiritual support group or book a reading or have any questions, then all of the links are below. The comments are below. I love you so much, and I'm sending you all of the heaps of hugs and love and more. I cannot wait to see how this goes for you. There's so many good things coming. Just remember, success really does start by saying yes to you. I love you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.